Been in a close game, it's a different dynamic at the end there, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you really get to see what a team's made of in those last, that last minute, and there was a lot of miscommunications, with everything going on, but what we needed to do was just stay strong and stick with what Rob wanted us to do and pull out the win. So.
It looked like you got part of the ball there when you had that block real late on Szymanski. Did you?
When I got called for a foul.
No, it was when you got the rebound.
You mean when you didn't foul?
She went up and she hit the rim, and then you shot your 2 shots
and then
after.
She got fouled.
But she didn't get fouled. Right.
You just got the board.
I don't know.
He got fouled and then she shot free throws.
Right.
Anything about last blurry.
Yeah. Speaking of the end there, Jordy, can you talk about what happened when you had the ball, or what did they call?
They called me out of bounds, and I don't know why I saved it.
We're yelling at Jordy.
I was worried.
Don't save it. Don't save it.
They might grab it, I guess. Don't play, pretty much. But then I grabbed the ball, and I knew my 1 foot was in, so I thought I was good. Just balanced for a second, and I was watching my foot. And I don't think I stepped out of bounds, but the ref was right there, so he said I stepped out of bounds. So he was right there, so I'm sure it was a good call. I just thinker, gotta learn from that one.
Sure.
Maybe she thought it got tipped. She maybe thought it got tipped.
I mean, I didn't know.
Maybe she got
I
the
really
time
didn't know
and
it
got
got
tipped.
How much did the momentum stops the last minute with the inadvertent whistle and then that, and the refs trying to figure out how much time was on the clock? How much does that do to you guys in terms of completely cooling you down and kind of deflating the momentum?
That's hard. I mean, to have something, as a player, you just want to play the 40 minutes, and to have an extra 3-4 minutes of just dead ball of anxious. There's 21 seconds left, and then there's 0.5 seconds left in the game, and you're seconds away from winning, and then you have to deal with that. But like I said, being strong down the stretch and knowing what we had to do and pulling out the win was important.
It kind of makes you nervous because they had time. We're both standing there at our sidelines, and they're coming up with a play, and we're just standing there having no idea what they're going to do. It just really makes you anxious.
And they got a really good look. The last 3, I thought, go in. So.
But you got to say that on a night when you maybe didn't do as well as you'd like on offense, you played pretty good defense overall, didn't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we always, we're stressing defense all the time, and we had a pretty good defensive first half, and we said we got to keep that up. I think we held them to 22 first half points, and they're a shooting team, so to keep them to 22, that's kind of depending more on the defensive end.
They went on a big time run the second half. What were they doing differently offensively there than they were in the second half?
Well, they were scoring. I mean, they had a hard time getting shots down in the first half, but and they got a couple drives and the momentum kind of swung their way, and then we didn't get a shot, and then they get one more. So that momentum in basketball is a game of runs, and so they had it there for a little bit, but we kept our cool and got it done.
Szymanski was out with 2 fouls most of the first half. That run kind of coincided with her coming back. What does she do to you guys defensively? I mean, the focus that it takes to stop her.
She's a big, strong player. I have, the utmost respect for her, and battling against her is always just a challenge. She just gets really good position. She's one hell of a post, So she really came in with a mindset, I think, to get buckets. So, that's just one thing. That's what she does. She scores. So.
Jake, you talked just about your guys' success over here in Bozeman during your career. What has contributed to that, and what does it mean to you to have a senior year win here?
Yeah, this is actually this is my second time even playing over here. I remember coming over here freshman year and losing, and then sophomore year watching it at home and we won, and then last year, of course we won too. So I mean, it's been, the rivalry means so much to, of course, Griz Nation and Cat Nation, I guess. But as a senior, just closing it out, and I'm just so proud of my team, and Jordy and Alyssa, just so proud of them, watching them tonight, and just their heart and their will to win, and but we have 2 more really important games coming up, so focus is on that. So.
This question for all you guys: how much did the last matchup play into this? I know you guys were really disappointed after the game up in Missoula.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had retro uniforms, so you can imagine the disappointment when we lost that game. It was really frustrating. It was just it was humiliating. It really was, and those jerseys were sweet. It means a lot to put on those colors, and to lose, it's just, not only are we disappointed in ourselves, it feels like you let down Griz Nation, and we didn't play very well at home at all, and they were the better team that night, and But, I mean, Montana State's a great team. I mean, they're going to give us a good game every single time. So.
Yeah, I thought they outplayed us for sure at home, and I didn't think we played that bad. Going back and watching film, you know, we didn't play well, and they played really well. Probably as a result of them playing well, you know. But you just gotta focus in on the little things in the first round and come back and keep battling.
With you mentioned you have 2 more games left. With the conference race so close to the top, are you guys kind of already in playoff mode? Like every game, you got to win every game if you guys want to host the tournament?
I mean, for us, it's just one game at a time. I mean, starting, you know, back in October, that was our goal, to win the Big Sky Championship and to host the Big Sky. You know, so we are days away from that goal, but it's one day at a time. So, you know, we're gonna have a great day off tomorrow, get back at it on Monday, and just focus on the little things and play Grizz basketball like we know we can. And I know we're gonna make it. So.
Obviously, you ladies go at it hard every game, and every team comes hard at you. But do you feel like the intensity level, the effort, and everything just goes up a whole nother notch when you're playing against your biggest rivals in a game like this? Can you feel it out there, and what's it feel like to win in a hard-fought battle like that?
You know, I think it does. It does. You know, it's just an exciting game. The atmosphere is fun to be in. But I mean, when it comes down to it, it's just another game. It's another game. It's another team, and we're both playing the game that we love. Like, there's nothing different about it other than, you know, they're in Bozeman and we're in, you know, from Missoula. So it is exciting. I mean, I think it's probably different coming from someone who's from Montana. But once you come in as a freshman and play your first Cat-Griz game, like, you kind of get a taste of it. And I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's fun, but at the same time, it's just another game.